Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today I'm going to be starting a new playthrough on the channel. This is Urban Myth Dissolution Center. This is the full game of a demo I played a little while ago. Basically, it's kind of like an investigative, quasi-visual novel type thing, where the idea is that we go out and investigate supernatural disturbances, tied to urban myths, as the name suggests, but as the name also suggests, the dissolution. We're there to disprove things. We're kind of going in to investigate and play the part of, the cynic, the ones who kind of reassure people that actually there's nothing supernatural going on. It's actually fine. But yeah, the demo was really interesting, and then thank you to the devs and the publishers for sending me the key to this game. It came out in February. I'm only playing it now because there was they asked for people not to play the 6 chapters, not to play the final chapter of the game on YouTube until April. So I want, I do long plays of series, as people who follow this channel know. I didn't want to sort of start a Let's Play series back in February and then not be able to conclude it until April. But I'm starting it now because I think by the time I get to April, we should be at roughly the right point of the game to be able to show that then. They also asked, just to make it clear heading in to anyone watching this video, that there's obviously going to be spoilers involved for the game because, I'm playing it from start to finish, solving things as best I can, so little disclaimer there up front. With that in mind, let's begin a new game. Azami. Oh no! Why now? Why here? There's something here. Hide, Azami. Mm-hmm. 3 days ago. Normally checkup, Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Is this the place? Hello, I'm looking for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Business call. I've always seen weird things ever since I was born. I was hoping they might be able to help. Send us down that elevator, 4 floors deep. Hope they can fix me here. Hello? Ah, I see. You saw our poster while shopping and came here seeking our help. And you have a problem you want solved as soon as possible. Why, yes, but how did you... Your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. You see it, don't you? Miss Azami Fukurai. That's me. How do you know my... I, too, happen to see as you do. Thanks to this strange power. Who am I, you wonder? Ayumu Meguriya, Center Director. First, let us identify what you're seeing. Identify? These might help clear things up. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. There we go. What are these glasses? The ghost behind you suddenly looks a lot more clear. As I said, they help you focus. Now, Miss Azami, about the things that you're seeing.
They are different from ghosts, as in spirits of deceased individuals.
They're not ghosts?
Indeed, you might call it clairvoyance. Vestiges of persons and objects that existed are retained everywhere. You are probably visualizing them in some way.
I see.
Simply put, you can see people and things that were there before.
But seeing them isn't really helping? Seeing them better isn't really helping?
You see them in focus by wearing these special glasses. This proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance.
And could you perhaps help me deal with this clairvoyance?
We could indeed. Here at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, we work as a detective agency for anomalies, which handles cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. Upon official request, we could certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance.
Oh, then please do something about these things I'm seeing.
All in due time. Let's get you in a seat first so you can relax a bit.
Oh, right. Slowing down, sitting down. Ow!
Oh, of course.
Huh? What just happened?
That chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it. A terrible curse indeed.
What?
Cursed chair, yeah. I had placed it there for research. How careless of me.
So what happens now?
Well, you sat in it, so you either figure things out or just die. Let us undo the curse that just hit you.
Yes, please.
I believe I kept a research file on this chair somewhere. With my limited mobility, it may take too long for me to get to it.
We're looking for a research file? Then I won't die, right? I'll look for it and find it.
I'm powerless to assist, as you can see, but the file should be in this very room. Let me know when you find it.
Understood. File coming right up. Okay, so what have I got? Arrow keys to move. So we can look at the chair. I thought this was here for guests. Why did I sit on something like that? And why leave such a thing lying around anyway? So, what is this? So, this stuff on the right. I don't think I can interact with that. The stuff on the left, I mean, that's coming up. I can't seem to interact with that. It's just telling you what to do. So, have a look at this book. Huh. No idea what I'm even looking for. Look for the file. Kunio Yanagita, Kumagosu Minakata, Shinobu Orakuchi, Shigeru Mizuki, Folklore Studies? Am I pronouncing these names right? Well, that's something I was going to say. Like, I'm going to do my best with the, I assume, Japanese pronunciations, but I'm probably going to make mistakes. So just apologies up front for any slips I make. I will do my best. The Legacy of Miss Ripper. How not to meet your doppelganger. Warmer at least. Look for the file. Oh, this book has a mark on it. The dangers of snake venom. Hemotoxins from various snakes break down proteins. This can cause necrosis in muscle tissue and may warrant special attention. Way too complicated for me. But it's unrelated to urban myths. Why is this book even here? Is this the medical section? Depression, oppression and liberation. Caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated, maybe somewhere else? Look for the file. Shaping your happiness. Surefire tips for building rapport. Occult Great Reset. All sorts of books here. I'm not finding this research file anywhere. Should check with the director. Okay, so we've searched the shelves. We're going to go and check with the boss man now. Let's have a look at him first. Is the director, Sam?
Yes?
Do I look pale? I'm feeling kind of queasy.
Considering this room is rather dark, you look healthily pale.
Alright, Can't find it. The bookshelves are full of occultish titles, but I can't seem to find the research file.
I see. In that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier and try again.
But when I wore these glasses earlier, it felt like my ghost sight got turned up.
It's unfortunate that I no longer remember where I placed the file. I suppose I'll have to try searching myself. Let's hope we won't be too late.
Oh, wait, what happens to me if we are too late? I'll put the glasses on and use this clairvoyance or whatever to find the file. Z. Here goes. Yep, I'm definitely seeing this. This place is ghosts too, or rather, people and things that were here before or something. They used to be vague shapes, but now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaking, but I might find something near that shadow, right? Right? Now or never. Can we interact with this one? Yep, I knew I saw a ghost behind the director. Wearing these glasses makes me see it even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking to him with these glasses on. I should take off the glasses when we need to talk. Okay, we won't do that now. Examine this. There's a flickery ghost touching one of the books. Some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the research file? I should show it to the director. Okay, we've got a clue. We're going to have a look over here as well, see if there's anything else. No, that seems to be it. Okay, so let's take off the glasses. I think it's this one.
Ah, fantastic. Your power is indeed similar to mine. You have the power to see it all.
Case wrapped. So I'm saved. How do you undo the curse?
I don't know.
Huh?
The file didn't mention anything about uncursing, only that those afflicted by the curse would all suffer from lower body necrosis.
Necrosis? What's that?
Simply put, they rot away.
Rot away? What should I even do?
When you sat down, did you feel anything on the chair?
What I felt, I did feel a jab or something, I think.
I see. That might warrant another look at the chair itself. You may find clues as to the nature of the curse.
I'll go check. Gotta keep trying. I felt a jab when I sat down. This chair is old, some parts have splinters sticking out. Did one of these jab me when I sat down? I should mention this to the director. When I sat in that chair, I felt a jab on my behind. Though it's an old chair, so it's probably just a splinter or something.
I see.
But that's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry. Will I die from this curse?
No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment?
How could I possibly?
Miss Azami, let's try to think of a hypothesis.
A hypothesis?
Randomly collected information is rarely of substantial merit in itself. What kind of information have you gathered?
Let me see. Previously cursed people rotted away from their lower bodies. I was jabbed in the bum by a splinter. Oh my, I honestly have no clue.
Compare potential explanations from those two pieces of information, and focus on the most likely possibility. It's all right, you can do this.
Compare possibilities from the collected information. Focus on one. I'm not sure I understand, but I'll give it a thought. X. Let's think things over for a bit. But what should I think about and how?
Let me offer a hint to get you started.
Director's son?
According to my research, victims who sat in the chair all rotted away from their lower bodies.
Which means?
People who sit down are cursed and their bodies start...
People who sit down are cursed and their bodies start rotting?
Yes, however, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down.
When I sat, I felt a jab like from a splinter.
That pain was real. Next, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. We need to reach a hypothesis.
Understood. Maybe... Okay, so... maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seat? Maybe there's a mechanism with the chair seat. Jabs you with a needle. Then injects a necrotizing poison. Hypothesize. Fairly simple one to get us started here. Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seat that jabs you with a needle and then injects a necrotizing poison. That might mean if everyone rots away in the same way, maybe it is poison. Maybe that pain I felt was a needle or something.
I see. It seems you have a viable hypothesis.
Maybe there's something hidden in the seat of the chair. Will I be okay now then?
Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test that theory. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some kind of mechanism.
I'll check right now. Hey, there's a lid-like thing underneath the seat part. If there's a clue to what the poison is, we could find an antidote. Oh, it's not coming off. There we go.
Miss Azami.
I did it, Director-san. Now we find out what the poison is and...
This is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison actually no longer has any effect. To think you would outright demolish it.
Wait, you knew about this all along? I thought I was going to die from the poison.
Yet now, you demolishing the chair has changed things, rather drastically. Imagine that, a visitor destroying the cursed chair. We will need you to cover the repair bill.
What? I'm so sorry.
We had borrowed it for studying. We'll need to restore it. The fee should be around 10 million yen.
Wait, that's totally... You said 10 million?
I do admit being careless on our end, so about your earlier request. How about you work for us as an investigator and cover the fees with your wages?
But please.
Once the repairs are covered, we can start working on those troubles of yours.
10 million?
Your special power, clairvoyance, will benefit our investigations. We'll make sure to account for that in your wages. Please, guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance.
But there's no way I can do that. I'll just go now.
Phone number, that number. Inugami University, Info Sci, 3rd year. Street address.
No, that's my phone number, and why do you know about uni?
I told you I have the power of vision, myself. I can find you at any time and collect your debt.
This is unreal.
Yet I prefer welcoming you in rather than pressuring you.
Oh my, I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. Why is this happening?
Also, you might want to use this.
A journal?
Yes, for keeping notes on your investigations. Go on, take a look. That's us.
Is this the right page?
Many incidents involve complex interpersonal relations. Here, you'll want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet.
Oh, this is work orientation already?
Please, try taking notes while we're at it.
About what?
How about notes on me to begin with?
I see. The director's characteristics. Some kind of power similar to mine. What was it?
Vision.
Yes, his vision, a power that shows him everything. Because of that power, I somehow ended up working here.
Okay.
Ayumu Meguriya. Vision allows the Urban Myth Dissolution Center director to see everything from a distance, knew about my clairvoyance power, gave me a pair of glasses, and gave me this journal, but also pressures me to pay back my debt in a passive-aggressive way. Kinda scary. Okay. And there's us. A university student with an unlucky tendency to get in trouble, stressed by the ghostly figures that haunt the edge of her vision. Went seeking the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's help, hoping for a cure for these visions, but vandalized the cursed chair and picked up some hefty debt. Agreed to work at the center as a field investigator to help repay everything. Okay, I think we can move on.
You have your journal now. How about we take a quick break?
A quick break? Not breaking chairs or my will this time?
First of all, we're going to brief you on the basics about the Urban Myth Dissolution Center.
Okay.
What are urban myths anyway? It's the totality of... Okay. I'm not going to try and read all that, he's going very fast. I'm not speeding this up, that's literally how... Yeah, way too fast. 1 hour later. I've already kind of explained what they do. They basically just try and disprove spooky things. And that's just a quick overview. You should now have the minimal required knowledge to be able to process urban myths.
Some of it is seared into my memory, like the passion in your eyes and voice.
I'm glad to hear it. Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory of me should prove helpful. I've only scratched the surface, but in due time. Well then, let's get you started on the investigation.
Like right now?
Yes, indeed. You should be perfect for this case.
Huh?
This request is about curbing the damage being caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, whom you'll have met upstairs, handles our on-site investigations.
The lady with the hair buns?
Skill sets vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. You should be a much stronger match with the investigation's needs.
Oh, okay.
Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you. She already has the overview for this case.
I see.
All said, Mrs. Azami. It's a pleasure to be working with you.
Looking forward to paying back my dues. Hey. I thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself, Yeah, not interested. Just heard from the boss man. Azami Fukurai, yeah? Let me think. Zami. Zami? Yasumi Tomarigi. I go by Jasmine. Yasumi. Jasmine. Get it? Yasumi Jasmine, I guess? What? Understood, Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator for urban myths, too? So that's all you. I just drive you around, Dale. Seriously? Director again. Uh-huh. Stop the damage from an urban myth. Huh. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well? Why me? Anyway, get in. We'll talk on the way. Understood.
Don't know who that guy is.
This is not in my job description. Sorry. Nah, it's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Anyway, about the social media research business. Ready? Yeah, I'm ready. So we looked things up to track rumours and such. Track rumours? Aye, checking for rumours that hint at urban myths around posts that stand out. Any comments that might spread rumours in questionable ways. That's basically what social media research is for. Tracking rumours, social media research. Whoa, taking notes, huh? Go on and give it a try. I'll back you up. Understood. Thank you very much, Jasmine. Yeah. Bossman's notes say, it all started from this Aiko person's account. For starters, check how far the rumour is spreading. How far it's spreading? Aye, and all urban myths come from rumours. Gotta cut to the core first. Do you think I'll be able to? Choose the post and read them to me. I'll be able to comment at least. I should just read out each and every post. Anyway, start by tracking down the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings. Understood. Alright, so, what have we got? Guys, some weird dude showed up at Mio's place and tried to attack her. We called the police, but they're not really helping much. Examine? It's blowing up. I wonder why this is trending so much. That's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself. What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic. This photo looks familiar for some reason. Could just be your mind playing tricks on you. Terrifying anomaly appears. Okay. I was scared, but I managed to snap a pic, so that's worth examining, I would imagine. Jasmine, you should look at this. Crew, would you look at that? Is that a ghost? No idea. Bossman would be thrilled if it is. What else have we got? Who needs useless police? They don't understand what it's like to be a victim at all. I've also been treated horribly by the police before. Are you okay? You should call the authorities. Authorities are useless. Is that a guy? That's horrible. This is just that influencer Aiko desperately chasing some clout. Well, let's examine that maybe. Is this all a setup? Who knows? I get why some posts blow up, but others not so much. Flames and ammo from all over. Posts get shared way wider than we'd think. Okay, that's from the news. Let's focus on that. You think calling the police is the best thing to do? Why did she have to post about it? We don't know for sure yet if she did really call the cops. Not that the cops would buy your story about ghosts showing up. Gives me the creeps that there are so many unreported cases. Not even just unsolved cases out there in the world. So we're actually doing some good for everyone. I wouldn't have guessed from our director's antics. Oh, I think she looked at the wrong post. I wanted to look at this one. Oh. Come on, skip. Like, how can I... Maybe it's just the one at the top of the page. I thought it was the one next to, like, the thing. Alright, let's try this. I suppose it's scary either way. Gotta check on site. Oh, God, that's the wrong one. Okay, I want to do this one. Articles like these, do they cover them as actual incidents? Or as features on spooky stories or something? Who knows? Okay, it wasn't that important. Photo taken on different days? Huh? No evidence ignored. Don't think you can get the info out of me that easily. I would never tell you where Mio's place is. Oh no, my hand slipped. Lol lol. Mio? Could that be? You know her? She might be someone I know. Wait. What? Cut out the sudden screams. Some of the letters seem to be moving, though I can't see them clearly. Maybe I should look through the glasses. Okay, Z. What's going on? The letters are popping out. Huh? Say what? The letters Mio's place are popping out of the screen. No idea what you mean. Is it because you want to search for Mio's place? Searching? Yes, good idea. Where and how would I do that? See the search box near the top. Pick the search terms from there. Yes. Recap time. Browse for search keywords and important information. Pick the search terms from the search box. And check new posts in the timeline that turn up from the searches. That's social media research in a nutshell, okay? Okay, I'll try selecting the keywords. So, X. Search. Results found. Doxed. Okay, Mio's home. Oh no, I think this really is Mio's place. So it is your friends? I think so. Think so is not enough to go on. This place used to be a prison. We could put the glasses on. There's those letters jumping out. Wow, they are moving. It wasn't my eyes. Is this trying to tell me which words I should be searching for? My power, I wonder what it actually is. Anyway, I should try searching for rumors and fakes. Okay. I want to kind of go down... Let's take the glass... Oh. Okay, I thought I'd be taking the glasses off. I didn't think... Let's just move down these a little bit. Image search turns up an apartment called Maison Shin Nakamaki 211. Bet this is it. Okay, let's have a look. That's an apartment name. This is definitely my friend's place. Your very first case involves someone you know. Not the luckiest recruit in town, are you? The director told me I'd be good for this case. That's why it was assigned to me. Clue Mia's address. I mean, I could do the search as well, see what comes up for this. You're all being led to think this is a random rumor or fake, or petty case. If it's a ghost, we can exorcise it, but if alien life forms are behind this, we're all doomed. We'll talk about that. What's going on here? Kind of sub-dimension back-to-back with petty rumors. Huh? UFOs, the image real. This guy showed up at my place too. Thankfully I had precautions in place so I could defend myself. Wait, what's Uncle Tiny? Excuse me, what? You don't know about Uncle Tiny? No? So the one in the photo is Uncle Tiny? I don't think so, since that one doesn't look too tiny. I'll show you the census files later. Okay, we just updated the journal there. This is plasma. Robe? Loeb? Wasn't that the woman who keeps showing up in AI pics? Huh? Brand new Urban Myths right there. Okay, another update. Okay. So I think we're probably good to complete this. This is terrible. She's my friend. So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way. Yes. Okay. So how's it looking? But if it's... What? But if it's to save a friend, with your help the investigation feels doable. Remember, I just drive you round. Oh, of course. I'll be quick on the pickups and back you up. You get to handle the legwork. Legwork, I'm on it. Mio's place. So this is the Doc's girl's place. First thing we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved in this case. Once it's identified, we'll know the cause and can counter it. Identifying the urban myth first. So far the anomaly is unknown. We don't know the motive either. So go say hi to those two and talk to them. Then check out the room and collect some info. Say hello first. Investigate the room. Noted. Okay, so let's go talk to, I don't know which one's Mio. I think, yeah, okay, I think that's Mio. I think this might be like a friend or a neighbor or something. Oh, no, this is Mio. Okay. Are you okay, Mio? Azami, why are you here? Reason for coming. After a certain turn of events, I'm working part-time at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I couldn't believe it when I heard you were the client. Same here. But why? The police didn't help you? They listened to me at the police station and came to check my room. Since nothing was stolen and they didn't find any leads, they did a quick search and then just left. Oh, that's terrible. So then you contacted the center? That's right. When I went to the police station, I saw a poster for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I thought if anyone, these special investigators might believe us. Oh, I saw the same poster. You investigate ghosts and such, right? Aiko saw something, that's for sure. Okay, so Aiko's the other one. Okay, I think maybe roommates? Listen, Azami, I really need your help. Trust me. You'll be okay, Mio. I'm new on the job and not super sure of myself. But I'll help you in any way I can. Oh, I'm so glad you're here to help. I feel much safer. I'm counting on you, Azami. Yes, I'm on it. Let's talk about the incident first. The incident is trending online. Could you give me a rough idea of what happened? Okay, I'm still pretty confused though. Something suddenly appeared in my room. Didn't notice at first, but Aiko did. She helped me get out. Something suddenly appeared in your place? You'd locked the door, right? Yes, I'm always careful to check the door, so I'm sure. How could it get in? Oh, I'm so scared. Let's do this. Do you remember what that thing looked like? I don't know, we rushed out of the room, but I I've also felt like I was being watched for a while now. What? This is an old apartment, so something may be up. Azami, can I count on you to find out? Yes, I'll try. So, about Mio is the last one, I think. Mio, which faculty are you studying at again? I'm keeping notes on this case and would like to ask you a few questions. Yes, of course. Mio Sato, 23 years old, Inugami University, Human Sociology 3rd year. Good friend. Okay, so... what happens if we select this? I should make a note about Mio too in my journal. Okay. Mio Sato, resident of the room where the incident occurred. Mio is my... friend. Yes, my friend from the same uni. Let's have a look. Okay, it does have a bit of stuff we haven't covered yet. A pretty university student originally from a small town. We became friends when Mio lost her student card and I, without realising it back then, found it for her with my clairvoyance. Mio is very tidy and will be annoyed if you're messy and don't put stuff back where it's supposed to be. Okay. Right, so we've got her there. Let's talk to Aiko, I assume? Hello, I'm Azami Fukurai, Mio's friend. We're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to investigate the case. Thank you for having us. Ah, you're her friend, didn't know. Mio said she'd found a detective agency for anomalies. I had doubts you existed until you showed up. But anyway, the police aren't doing much, so I guess we'll cooperate. Please help Mio, she needs it. So let's do about Aiko first. Is it okay if I call you Aiko-san? Of course, Mio calls me Aiko-san too. Talk to me casually, like friends. Oh, thank you. Could you tell me your age and profession? You sound like the police. Aiko Shimizu, 29. I work as a sort of job hunting consultant, bridging students and companies. Oh, okay, well that's their relationship then. Also, temp staff coordination, leveraging all those connections. You're an entrepreneur? I guess. You're at GAMI-U too? GAMI-U? Yeah, I'm a 3rd year information science major at Inugami University. Oh, we're schoolmates. How lovely to hear. I think we'll have plenty to talk about. Yeah. Got a relationship with Mio. Can I ask you about your relationship with Mio? Mio's in Oki-sensei's Human Sociology seminar, right? I studied under Oki-sensei too in the same seminar. I'm working as a job hunting consultant, so Oki-sensei introduced me to Mio. I've been helping her and we grew closer as friends. I see, that's why you knew each other. I'm happy to meet someone from my alma mater. Feel free to call me if you ever need a helping hand. About the incident. About this incident. Please tell me what it was that you saw. Oh, last night I was talking with Mio and lost track of the time. She agreed to let me stay over, so we set up cushions on the rug. You were going to sleep on the floor? Yeah, it's Mio's home, so I wasn't going to steal her bed, was I? The moment we turned off the lights to sleep, I felt a presence in the room that wasn't us. The moment you turned the lights off? Were they hiding until then? I think Mio was still unaware at that point. Mio and I tried to leave the room without turning the lights back on. We made it out the door somehow. I told Mio to run to the police as there was someone in the room. Okay, more details. Could you tell me in detail about what you saw in this room? Well, in detail, let me see. The time was just before midnight or so. I was so scared I didn't get a good look, but it didn't look human. When I was closing the door, this shadow loomed up as if from the floor. If we were a moment too late, I can't imagine where I'd be. A shadow that didn't look human. That shadow must be the anomaly then. Where did it appear from? That's still unclear. Should note this down too. Where is the posted photo from? This photo of the shadowy monster looks like a man, somewhat. Terrifying, isn't it? Did you turn around and take this as you ran away? I was way too scared for that. Mio ran for the cops, and I opened the door just a bit and quickly took a pic. Once I did, the guy disappeared. Disappeared, just like that. More or less, he was gone before I knew it. I see. Duly noted, thanks for your help. Okay, so if we do a select thing, famous big sis... What's this? I should write about Aiko-san in my journal. Aiko Shimizu, who works as a job hunting consultant. She took the same uni seminar that Mio's in, which means she's... older uni friend. Yep, that's it. It's my first time meeting her, but since she went to the same uni, I feel like we'll get along. We can have a quick look at her page. Graduate of Inugami University, the same school that Mio and I go to, and a hard-working big cis figure. Runs a job hunting consultancy and temp staff business. When she stayed over at Mio's place and was about to sleep, Aiko-san noticed an unsettling presence. So, let's have a look at things now. First without the glasses on. It says try searching with the glasses, but I'm going to go around first without. Observe. We can see the billboards on the buildings across the street. 4th floor here. Observe the bookshelves. Tons of books and trinkets on the shelves. Online shopping boxes piled on top. Peek under the bed. Boxes of clothing and luggage. Not much space. Maybe room for one person? We got... go to the bathroom, I think? This is the unit bathroom. Okay. And this is the... exit. A regular, everyday, mundane door. Lock and chain, fully functional. Okay, so let's put on the glasses now. We'll do a search with these. Yikes, what is this? It look like legs? Touch it. Ew. I couldn't see to actually touch it. It feels so weird. What exactly is this shadow? I should think about it once we have more clues. I should note this too. And then there's that. A ghost! But according to the director, my power is clairvoyance and I'm seeing what happened in the past. So this isn't a ghost. Not a ghost. How could it not be a ghost? If I'm seeing something, then something was here. Closer. Whoa! It's terrible. I feel like this shadow is watching me. I need to take a closer look. This shadow looks human. It's wearing something. A hoodie? Okay. So, I guess we take off the glasses. We could talk to the two girls again. Mio, a few things? Oh, maybe not. Okay, so we can ask again about what she saw. That thing you saw looked like a haunted spirit of sorts? Blurry and all, but also tangible? Wasn't it that kind of shadow? Huh? I am sorry for this abrupt question. No, it's fine. I'm getting accused left and right of faking this to gain attention. I didn't think anyone would believe me. I thought so. That wasn't a trick of the light or a lie. The thing you saw, it was definitely in this room. I'm impressed. I hope you can solve this case for us. Yes. Okay, was that useful? Who was the shadow at the entrance? What if we talk to Jasmine? What's up? I see a haunted spirit. Jasmine, I'm seeing something that looks like a haunted spirit. What are those shadows that show up with these glasses? I don't see them. No way I'd know. It's scary because their forms are fuzzy. I can see them but not touch them. Aren't most monsters in urban myths kind of that way? A bit clearer than ghosts with ridiculous goals or messages? What are these things I'm seeing? Hey, don't ask me. You figure it out. Jasmine, how do you usually go about investigating on site? Usually? Ask those who encountered anomalies about what they saw and things like that. Enough leads and you start to see the rough shape of the urban myth. The shape of the urban myth? Who saw what, when and how. All of that. You start to get what the urban myth is about. And then you suddenly get a call from the boss man. I guess it's because of his see-all vision or whatever, yeah? Wow. That vision, watching everywhere I go. You okay or what? Basically, you're on site, get the clues, and the boss man knows. So your job here is to dig up info on the case. That's all there is to it. Okay. I guess this one? Jasmine, how long have you worked here? 6 months. Not even, actually. What exactly does the Urban Myth Dissolution Center do? Dunno, really. We look into rumours. If it's paranormal related, we figure out what's up. Who would actually ask you to do this? National, local government, also universities and research organisations. This case here is probably the boss man just spotting a rumour and taking interest. Okay, so we've got something here. I should write about Jasmine in my journal too. My co-worker at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Her impression of me seems to be uninterested. Not quite disinterested, not quite. Let me rethink this. Alright, not very friendly. Yeah, I wonder if she hates me. Doesn't matter, I will keep trying. Urban Myth Dissolution Center staff member thinks basically all her tasks are too much work. Says detailed aspects of investigation are not her strong suit. In charge of guiding us as I stumble through the investigation. Made it clear that her main job was driving. Probably a trusty co-worker nonetheless. Let's think things over for a bit. What am I seeing with this clairvoyance power anyway? They look like ghosts, but aren't. So weird. Not really helping much, even if I can see things.
It seems you may still need my support. I can offer the second part of my own urban myth theory, which we had to wait on earlier.
Oh no, my memory of the director is going self-aware.
First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider.
Feels weird being tutored by the mere memory of our director. And again, maybe all that intelligence is rubbing off on me. I feel smarter somehow.
I'm happy for you. I mentioned this back at the center. Your clairvoyance shows you the memories of each location, a view of the past.
So I'm peeking at what someone was doing there before? If so, what about that foot-like shadow I saw by the entrance? Maybe this is a memory of, Mio running away with Aiko-san. Maybe this is a memory of Mio running away with Aiko-san. Doesn't feel right.
Let me remind you, just in case. Clairvoyance shows you the memories left in each location.
I see 4 legs, which means this must be 2 people. Also, the legs seem to be heading towards the exit. So how was I wrong? The notes I took in the journal might give us some hints. Let me rethink this. Did I just get the names wrong? Should we swap the names and see if that works? Okay. Maybe this is a memory of Aiko-san running away with Mio. If so, I really can see tiny glimpses of past events. The gaze that Mio felt, what Aiko saw. What I saw through my clairvoyance, they don't seem to be lying. Combining everyone's accounts and my clairvoyance might tell us something. Okay, where did the shadow come from? Let's think things over for a bit. A mysterious being that appeared very suddenly. If we only had one witness, they might simply have imagined things. But Mia also mentioned feeling watched. Oh, I have no idea what to think or how.
In that case, let me offer some guidance.
My resident director boss is talking to me again.
First, let's take a moment to narrow down what you really need to consider. Suppose this shadow actually exists and acts similarly to humans.
If it acts like us? I'd want to know how the shadow showed up. Let's think about that for a bit. How did it get in? Maybe... It didn't actually appear. Maybe... There's a route that leads in somewhere in the room? Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere from within the room. Yes, I should try to focus how it got into the room. Man or monster, that should show us who or what they are. Possible points of entry, okay. So we got bed. I'm gonna check under the bed. Any secret passages? Of course not. But I can fit pretty easily, so a man could hide here too. Let's get a pic of this area, just in case. Okay. Now there's the window. If it was a normal intruder, would they easily be able to climb up so high? I should ask what the police told them. Anything else in the bookshelves? I think the bathroom might be somewhere as well. Take a peek. Looks pretty standard. No space for anyone to hide here. I'm here, so might as well snap a shot. Look closer. On close inspection, the toilet cover is raised. The seat is raised as well. Remember Mio being the type who's always conscious about this stuff. I should close it for now. Look at the door as well in case there's anything else to look around. Mio mentioned being careful about checking that her door's locked. Mio's really diligent, unlike me. Can't picture her forgetting to lock up. I should snap a pic here too. Alright, so let's talk to Mio first of all. Mio, a few things? I've been thinking to find out what that shadow was. We should first figure out how it managed to sneak in. It suddenly appeared, but any idea how it got in? I don't know. Something scary happened to me before, and since then I've been extra careful to check the door, so how could this... It was really sudden, out of thin air even. Can I ask you what happened to you before, if it's okay to ask, that is? Around 2 years ago, I think, someone was kind of stalking me. That was one of the reasons I moved here. Since then, everything was okay until yesterday. I'm really scared. Help me, Azami. This is purely for investigative purposes, but you know, like... Please tell me about any boyfriends, if I may ask. I don't have anyone I'd call a boyfriend, not currently. No, BF. Now, noted. Sorry, thanks. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I thought of the same thing and asked them. They didn't find any evidence around the window or on the balcony. Also, we're on the 4th floor and the road in front is pretty busy. Some places are open until midnight, so they said it's unlikely. I see, makes sense. Window entry unlikely, noted. Good luck with your investigation. I believe in you, Azami. I've talked to Mio and Aika-san. I looked around the room. I think... So, getting close to narrowing down the urban myth. Well... Yeah, not like we could. But about that time, though... At this stage, the boss man tends to call. Someone's phone is ringing. I see, right on cue. Ah, what? Wait, it's mine? Pick up already. Yes? Hello, this is Azami.
Director Megayura here. Well done, Miss Azami.
Director-san? Ah, cut the formalities, eh? Director or whatever is fine. Yes! Director-san.
Thanks to your efforts, the urban myth within this case is taking shape. This may be a good time to identify which one it is.
Okay. How should we identify the urban myth?
Countless urban myths exist in this world. I believe you've already referenced part of our center's archives. Identification is about finding the correct record for the urban myth that matches this case's specifics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, another of my beginner questions, but do we even need to identify what it is?
Urban myths tend to be grouped into several categories. A sizable number of them are known to stalk those who encounter them.
So if this myth is one of them, Mia might still be in danger?
Identification is a step towards adequate prognosis. Surely you agree?
Oh yes, I see what you mean.
Without further ado, let the identification begin. Thank you all for your patience. I believe you would all prefer a swift resolution, so I appreciate your kind cooperation with our identification process. Please, convey to everyone what I just told you.
Well, everyone, our director is here on the phone to guide us through the process. First of all, what exactly is
First of all, what exactly is identification? We compare various mysterious occurrences in the field to our center's records. This is to determine which urban myths match the specifics.
So identifying helps us figure out what to do next. You don't need to hear our investigation report first.
Such is the power of my vision. I am already aware of your investigation results.
The director is basically an anomaly himself.
Let us begin by laying out what exactly happened here. This started around Mio and Ayako-san. They both encountered a suspicious intruder, correct?
That's right.
This intruder that they witnessed, the first key factor is whether they really existed.
Though pictures were uploaded to social media, do you suspect they're fake pictures?
That is not what this is about. People tend to think they saw things that don't exist, and get caught up in that possibility. We need to ascertain this anomaly's existence from objective facts instead of relying solely upon their accounts.
Objective facts?
Miss Azami, I understand you have already gathered the necessary clues. With your power of clairvoyance.
Yes, I think.
So, Miss Azami, could you kindly recap the clues you found by investigating with clairvoyance?
I saw a shadowy figure. I believe that's the entity that made Mio feel watched and that Ayaka-san saw. I don't know if it was a human or anomaly, but I think something must have been present in that room.
Through testimonies and clues from your clairvoyance, you were able to narrow down the rumor. We were able to confirm that some entity was indeed here. Let us focus on what exactly that shadowy figure might have been. Miss Azami, I believe you found some form of evidence that said the shadowy figure was present in Mio-san's room. Was there anything that caught your eye?
You mean other than the shadow I saw with clairvoyance?
Yes, there was a clue you came across while investigating.
If you were watching with your vision, you could just tell me?
I might not always be around so conveniently, and this is your training day. So let me ask you, Miss Azami, where was there evidence of the shadowy figure who supposedly appeared in Mio-san's room?
The bathroom. The unit bathroom felt kind of strange.
Ah, splendid. What did you feel was strange about the bathroom?
Toilet. Let me guess. The toilet seat being upright. Mio's the type who closes the lid too. There's no way she'd leave the seat up.
What matters here is not the toilet seat itself, but the gender constraints it indicates. All the more as the resident had been consistent about handling the lid. Which means the third presence in the room would have been male. A man.
Inconsiderate one too. What in the what? What would an open toilet lid tell you?
A mysterious entity was witnessed as a shadowy figure. It took actions that were clearly divergent from the residents. The seat substantiates this. The indication that the shadowy figure was likely male.
Huh? So this anomaly chose to relieve itself?
You shouldn't assume that what an anomaly would or wouldn't do. Some anomalies cause unscientific phenomenons, while others act just like humans. Wonderful, this urban myth's traits are seeping out onto the light.
Director-san, are you enjoying this?
Miss Azami, your next choice will be vital.
Sure.
A shadowy figure of male gender appears in your home. When exactly and from where?
I remember Mio saying it appeared out of nowhere.
Anomalies are tied to specific locations. There always is something about where they appear. So, Miss Azami.
Yes?
Do you recall who first witnessed the anomaly?
Aika. It was Aika-san. She saw it when they were getting ready to sleep.
Yes, indeed. Mio-san's room had only one bed, So Ayako-san improvised a bed on the floor and was about to lie down. So, Miss Azami, do you know where Ayako-san saw the male intruder? Under the bed.
Under the bed, I guess? Ayako-san would have been trying to sleep just in front of the bed.
Exactly. Ayako-san noticed the man hiding under the bed. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be man under the bed. Okay.
The man under the bed? Hey, I know that one. The one with a machete or axe. Hides under your bed with his weapon of choice. Really?
Yes, it's a popular urban myth, possibly originating in the United States.
Oh yes, I think he was holding something, an axe. It might have been. Director Sam, what should we do? What could I do? Need to think of something.
Yes, about that. This urban myth is difficult to guard against.
Huh?
Other sightings vary, an initial and only encounter, or another case where it jumped around from victim to victim. The unpredictability of its next action is what makes this anomaly so compelling.
Compelling. Mio is in trouble here right now. Tell me what to do already.
As I said, this one cannot be counted, so you can head back to the center for now. There's something else we'd like you to work on.
Oh? What if it shows up today as well?
You seem to misunderstand, Miss Azami. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is an investigational organization focusing on urban myths. We are neither makeshift police nor bodyguards. That is beyond our scope.
That's a terrible thing to say. I just wanted to protect Mio. Oh, it's okay, Azami. You don't have to force yourself. We understand your boundaries, so you might want to call it a day. But Aika-san... Azami... I don't know what to do. Mio... Don't worry, my place is just one station from here. I can show up real quick if anything happens. I'll watch over Mio. Mio, listen. Yes? I'd like you to have this at least as a lucky charm. It's a letter. It might help you feel more at ease when you're in trouble or worried. Oh, thank you, Azami. I'll read this later. Well, we should call it a day. Oh, please rest well, Mio. I've rechecked the locks. Should be good. Oh, why is this even happening? Azami, help me. Whew, scared me just a call. Who is it? Oh, hello, Aika-san. Yes, thank you for your help these last few days. I'm glad I wasn't alone. Oh, no, I know you're busy with work, so please. Yes, all locked. Balcony and entrance, the chain's in as well. Yes, bedtime for me, you too. Huh? Oh dear. Not again. Oh shit. No! Next day, huh? Jasmine, this doesn't look good. Looks like the anomaly struck again. Seriously? Mio call you a what? No, I can't seem to reach Mio. But I heard from Ayaka-san early this morning. She told me Mio had a really rough time again. She'll tell me what happened when I get there, I think. What? Wait. Is this new mess that bad? Even worse. Ayaka-san and Mio are being flamed on social media again. Mio's really upset about it. I'm not sure I get what's going on. But we should probably take a stroll, yeah? Urban myths come out of rumors, remember? Might just affect what that dude under the bed does, too. Start by checking social media like before. Yes. I'll try looking around. Got a message from the boss man? So we should start from Ayako-san's account. Nice, already on it. First thing, let's check what happened to Mio and Ayako. Also, why they're being flamed again? That's it, go for it. Understood. Okay, I just quickly checked the time on the video, and it seems like, given this is over an hour now, that's probably a good place to leave it for this first time. I think this kind of brings us up to the point at which I ended my demo playthrough as well, so apologies if you're seeing this a second time. But from now on, we'll be pushing through into stuff that's new to me as well, which is quite good. Like, I don't know how this case resolves. I never played that far, so we shall see. So I thought it was kind of like, proving that it wasn't anything supernatural. It was just like dude under the bed that they saw and got scared. But it seems like actually these urban myths are maybe taking on a life of their own. Maybe the fact that just people believe in them and believe in the archetype, that it kind of conjures them into being. I'm interested to explore that sort of side of the phenomenon as well, because it's slightly different, slightly more supernatural than I was expecting. Actually, I was expecting to kind of be going around disproving stuff. But yeah, this is cool. Hopefully you're enjoying it too. If you enjoyed this first episode, if you could hit that like button, that'd be great. Be sure to leave me a comment as well. Let me know what you thought about this first episode of the series. And, if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be great. Thanks very much. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.